500 subscribers. Like I said before, it was an amazing number, and it still boggles my mind how quickly I got to it. I know 2 years is a long time, and like I said, I'll admit, it is a very long time to get that amount. But the number itself, you know, it's a high number. It's in the hundreds. Counting to 100, you can picture a 500 of anything, except for something like grains of salt or sand, and it's a big number. And what shocked me the most is that when I posted the announcement for it, I had about 520 subscribers, and it's been about 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks by the time this is uploaded, and I have about 575. And gaining over 50 subscribers in that amount of time is unreal, because I tend to not get a subscriber a day, and that's why precisely I have, I guess you could say, only 500 subscribers. So the fact that I gained so much in so little time is so mind-boggling, and it's a shame because I suppose those people didn't ask questions, but I still have a lot more questions than last time. This is going to be the 500 subscriber question and answer from a lot of my close friends, family, and even the one that I love. And I'm here to answer it all for you. So without further ado, thank you all, and as your reward, let's get into some questions. Alright, Michi-chan says, would you take someone into your family as a daughter? Now this is actually something that has already happened. There is someone who I have taken into my, I guess you could say, internet family, but I certainly treat her with all my love and soul and heart, and as much love as the one who I consider a girlfriend and who I love right now. Her name is Frozen Gem, and she's been an absolute joy. And while she's just been a very playful and energetic, at times, kind of a daughter figure, and it was so touching that she considered me a father figure. Words, again, cannot describe how sweet and loving that is, and I really hope to love her for the rest of, really, life. I mean it. She's that sweet. Question number 2 from, actually, I know it says Crazy Magic One. Her name is Summer, if you haven't noticed. She's been on a couple of my reviews for episodes, and we are actually together if you didn't watch Random React number 50. It's actually probably over 2 months by the airing of this video. Congrats on all the subs, hun. I have a couple questions of you. Would you like a kiss on the lips as a reward for getting all those subs? Yes! So far, what did you think of Starlight Glimmer as a character? Well, I've done a hopes and thoughts on Starlight Glimmer, and in all honesty, I think that this season has done a lot more, obviously, but I think it should have done more, and with an episode that either could be coming or has already passed, she really seems to be a character who wants to do better and wants to make amends, but I think that incorporating her as a pupil, as a pretty much main 7th character, is a little overdoing it, only because it's going to be hard to, like, you know, pair her up with other ponies, and now we have so many combinations of characters. I think that of all the episodes we've had, yes, we've had some pretty much Starlight-centered episodes, but at the same time, I don't think that she's grown so much. She's obviously gotten accustomed to the main 6, and she's obviously gotten accustomed to friendship lessons in Twilight, and that is great as a character. I do think she is a good character, but I think that she could be better. Skullluigi asks, bravo for the subs. Thank you. Not a question, though. Way to go. So here is 2 questions for you. Which MLP FAM episode was the first episode you saw? It was actually the series premiere in 2010. How do you get such amazing and touching and true quotes about life for the Thinking in My Head series? Okay, so that's a series I do on my DeviantArt channel. It's called Thinking in My Head, and a lot of the quotes I either make up. I think that there might have been 1 or 2 quotes that I got from a source or from a movie, something that of course was in my head that I remembered, but might have needed to just figure out what the full quote was. But I don't know why I have this, I guess you could call it a gift, of writing poems and making quotes, and I guess just speaking philosophically and intellectually. But that's basically where I get them from. Also, have a hug. Yay, hugs. Fireheart asks, what is the best thing that has ever happened to you? Okay. Really? Obviously, it's this new Elmo toy that I just got. This is not sponsored by Sesame Street in any way, shape, or form, and I'm not just doing this on the fly. This has been my lifelong childhood toy, and I honestly, like, look at this. Elmo's always there for me, okay? Like, always. Like, I could never have, I don't even think I would have survived without my little buddy Elmo. Bright Idea asks, congratulations for 500 subs. This is a big deal. Here are my questions for you. How long were you a brony before you started making content for the fandom? Well, I started making content, I believe, in 2000 and, I think 13 or 14? I think 14, yeah. So then I guess 4 years. How did you learn about PicMonkey? I believe I actually learned that from a friend of mine known as Artistic Passion. I believe so. It's been so long that I don't remember who. She'll have to be the one to vouch for me on that. Flowerbolt asks, when did you start watching MLP? Again, series premiere. What is your favorite animal? Well, I like cats and dogs. If I had to choose, I would say dogs. It's not like I'm the person who likes a unique and very different kind of an animal. I guess I'm not a bug person. I mean, you know, I like how they move. I don't really like bees, except for bumblebees. I don't hate many. And it's hard for me to choose things when it comes to, like, a favorite animal. I guess I would have to say a dog, in all honesty. Rancor Palmach asks, got an OC backstory? Well, no. Although, I guess I could say that the character, the LP Connoisseur, is a connoisseur. I don't really know how he got the position as a connoisseur, but I will say that he currently resides with Summer and Gem in their very own little house in, I suppose, Ponyville. Ever consider using your OC for videos again? If needed, I can make your own hallway background for them. Actually, that'd be a cool idea for the special. Break in a milestone with a new look. Well, first off, here's the special. I'm sorry. Secondly, that's a sweet thought, and a hallway would be lovely, although I do have backgrounds stored up to use. The reason why I haven't used my OC for videos is simply because of time. I enjoy doing it because it allows me to be closer to the microphone, and in fact, I'll do it right now. I'm going to do the intro to my videos from normal distance and close. Close being when I'm using my OC because I can be closer. So let's just do that. Hello everyone, I am the LP Connoisseur. Hello everyone, I am the LP Connoisseur. If you notice the difference, it's probably because I was closer to the mic, therefore it was clearer. And it's really nice because I can be close to the microphone and I can have a clear audio. But in all honesty, when I did my review with my OC, I was expecting it to be a pretty professionally well done review. I scripted it, I recorded and edited the audio, I used my pose, I used clips of the episode, and I think I even got in some pictures. And I'm talking about the Season 5 finale. And I think maybe by now it's gotten 100 views, but it hasn't gotten nearly as many views as a lot of things. I know that my thought videos don't get 100 views either, but it didn't get as much as I hoped for. But I'm still going to do it for the Season 6 finale to keep the tradition going. And I might do it during the hiatus for a Hopes and Thoughts as well. iCartoonYou asks, who are your favorite musical artists? Well, again, I'm very varietal, and I like a lot of jazz. I like Louis Armstrong, and Harry James, and Maynard Ferguson, and Bill Chase. I really like a lot of different jazz artists, and I might not know a lot of their names. Oh, I also like Bobby Darin. But I also like a lot of new songs, too. Like, you know, I like Bills from Lunch Money Lewis. I like a lot of Bruno Mars things. And, again, I haven't listened to Bruno Mars in a while, but I certainly like their songs enough that if it was on the radio, I'd want to listen to it. What is your favorite Monty Python thing? Well, I've only watched The Holy Grail, and it was very silly and wacky. I liked the Knights Who Say Knee, and I liked the three-headed guard, I believe. So there's that. P.S. Happy 500. Again, big brother. Thank you, little brother. We consider each other brothers. Ignition asks, who do you look up to the most? In all honesty, I used to look up to Dr. Wolf as my source of inspiration into the fandom, and of course I look up to my parents in a way, but I look up to my friends, honestly. Even when they're down, I look up to them because even if I'm the one to help get them back up, and even if they're so thankful, the fact is that it was their choice to get back up and be successful and, like, you know, stay happy. And I'm proud of that because it shows strength in them. And, you know, that makes me all the more proud of course, my own girlfriend, Summer, and proud of my daughter and my family and everything. And I know that I'm saying daughter, and I know it's weird, but, you know, I treat her like it. And I look up to, basically, my friends and everybody the most, honestly. Summer Pony asks, congrats on 500. Questions. If you could change one thing in the show, what would it be? if I could change one thing in the show, it would probably have to be the... Wow, it's actually pretty hard. If I could change one thing in the show, it would probably have to be the times when characters are oblivious, such as in Cart Before the Ponies. I think that it's that kind of obliviousness that's so obvious and so out of place that we would no longer expect the characters, especially the main six, to really be doing that. I think that that should definitely be a lesson on its own for an episode. If MLP ever had a crossover with another show, what show would you want it to be? It could be from anywhere. Well, okay, Littlest Pet Shop obviously would make sense, but if I had to choose Pound Puppies, only because of the animation style and the general principle of it. I know that the Pound Puppies show I don't think airs anymore, but, you know, it would just be interesting. I don't know why that came into my thought. I watched the show when I was younger, and I did enjoy it. I don't know. It really is up for debate. Also, that little face. Dolphin MLP asks, "Oh my god, congrats, you did an amazing job. I'm so proud of you. Happy face." That's not a question, but thank you. Here are some questions. What are your greatest motivations? As I said, my friends. If you could be any character, who would you be? Probably Twilight, in all honesty, just for the unicorn magic. And, you know, while we're at it, Alicorn Twilight, just for flight. I know that it sounds like overpowered, but, you know, it'd just be interesting, just for the wings and the horn. Do you have any plushies? I mean, this counts, but no, I want MLP plushies, though. How do you do simultaneous equations in algebra? I'm studying, help. Kirbylicious asks, "Yay, congrats. What is the best kind of cake ever?" I like vanilla. Cake is good. That's the answer. What is the best year of your life so far? This year, for obvious reasons. I'm too late, aren't I? Well, that is a question, so I'll answer it. No, you're not. Hi. And thank you for the love. Yay, love you too, friend. Flying Centaur, aka AJ, asks, "How do you pick who you tag on your DA blogs, and what's your favorite series?" I usually just pick all my friends, and what's my favorite series? I mean, like, come on, it's in my name. Melody Paints asks, "I hope I'm not too late. What's your favorite game?" Well, again, you're not too late. My favorite game. I like Pokemon. I like Mario. I really couldn't say. I liked TF2. I haven't played in a while, but it was very fun when my computer ran it well. Yeah, I don't have a favorite game, but those are the games that I liked a lot. How did you come up with your OC? General Zoid Pony Creator. I don't even think I had a theme going. I might have had the theme of I want to have a fancy pony, and I just started doing things and went with it. Again, made the OC 2 years ago. Honestly, sort of forgot. Alright, on to the YouTube questions. Super Mario Fan asks, "Do you play Pokemon Go?" Nope. What is your favorite show? Again, ponies that are little and are mine. When did you start a YouTube channel? Well, I don't know the exact date offhand, but you can check that exact date in the About section of my channel. I believe it was March 30th, 2014. I don't know if I'm right. Oh, I was right. Yay. T-Storm. I want to give a quick shout out. T-Storm is one of my pretty much I can't say daily commenters, but like video lead, like, you know, comments a lot of my videos. So shout out to you. When is your favorite Brony reactor? I believe that's what he meant. I watched Jack T. Herbert. That was the first and only reactor that I watched, and I really liked him. I watched a little bit of Ratchetness, also funny. When did you become a Brony? Series premiere. I believe that was October 10th, 2010. It was, I think, October 2010. Somewhere around then. Series premiere was when. Jessica Pedley asks, "Congrats, dude." That's not a question, but thank you, Jess. Least favorite Pokemon? I guess Mudfisk, just on the design. I don't even think that he's a strong Pokemon. Which starter are you planning to pick in Pokemon Sun and Moon? Don't have the game. Will not have the game, but if I had to choose, I would either choose Poplio or Litten. Litten based on the fact that I just like fire, and Poplio because of the design of the character, and I can tell that it's going to be pretty strong. Sasami-chan asks, again, Sasami-chan, shout out to you, man. Thank you for commenting on so much of my stuff, my synopsises, you're wonderful. Where did you get the episode synopsis, and how far ahead of time do they come out? This is a question that I'm surprised no one else has asked. I get my synopsises based on Equestria Daily, and it's basically all up to them. I also use the wiki, except the wiki has it condensed and shortened down. The synopses on the Equestria Daily are more full and give more spoilers, basically. But that's basically where I get them from. How far ahead of time do they come out? In all honesty, the ones for Season 6 came out before the series. I think that before the season premiered, we had episodes like 1 through 8, and usually they come out 3 ahead of time. But this time, they just all came out really quickly. I was stunned. What episode of MLP was better or worse than the synopsis? Now, this is a question that I'd love to answer, but I can't because once I already do a synopsis and react to the episode, the synopsis changes to the summary. Basically on the wiki, it's made larger. I can't answer this question, honestly, because I forgot what the synopsis was, because now that I've watched the episode, I just know what it's all about. What would be the synopsis to an episode you wish LMP would make if the episode had it in something you've always wanted to see the series do? I think I'm going to say this for everybody, and it's not like I'm partial to Zecora, but I think the synopsis should be the main 6 go and travel to Zecora's village where they solve a friendship problem because explore Equestria, friendship problems for Starlight, it would make sense, we haven't had it. Wooden Sword asks, how did you originally start growing as a channel? Well, that was 2 years ago. I tried as hard as I tried now, well, okay, a little less hard, I've been trying much harder now, but literally for me it's been slow and steady, it wins the race, and not that I've won the race, but I've reached this accomplishment. I've just started growing only because of the fact that I started, I kept going, I kept trucking on. I don't even think I took much of a break, if any. I just basically have kept trucking on. Wait a minute. AJ, you're not allowed to ask me a question twice just because it's on another account, but I'll do it anyway. What's better, a group project or solo? I like working solo when it comes to a lot of my synopsises, of course. When it comes to random reacts, I absolutely want to be with other people. What's it like dating Summer? Well, I mean, again, obviously, it's really great. It's been the best 2 months that I've ever had. It's been a great source of love and comfort and care, sweetness, and just all the loving things you could say. We've had no bumps in the road. I only hope that we don't have any bumps in the road, but I hope that if we do, we can get up from it, learn from our mistakes, and become stronger and closer than ever. One bump should never ruin a relationship, and I hope that ours stays strong. I really do mean this forever. Danmer15 asks, nice job on 500. Thank you. How do you get info on upcoming episodes? As I said before, Equestria Daily. Is it sunny where you are? Yes. Rosie Sievers asks, congratulations, Connie. Thank you. How did you become a brony? Well, I said that I became a brony in 2010, but I did not say why. I remember when G3 existed, but I didn't really watch it. I might have flipped through the channels when I was young, but something in me, and of course a friend of mine at school who actually was a brony, got me into the show by telling me about this series premiere, and I did watch it in 2010. Now, I was young, and in all honesty, I don't remember if it was the series premiere or if it was a rerun, but it was sometime around October of that year. So I think I watched the series premiere, but I basically got into it from a friend, but also because I was smart enough to see, I remember that show. Even if it's a girl show, let's see how the animation and other things turn out. And the rest is history. Favorite LP Season 6 episode? Well, I really, really liked the Fault in Our Cutie Marks. I love Gauntlet of Fire, I love the times they are a changeling, and other than that, not much else comes to memory. The Looney Turtle asks, Looney, okay, so since between me and Eric we have 4 questions, right? Eric, do you even have 4 questions to ask? Looney, no. So then wouldn't it just be easier if we asked one each? Okay. Eric asks, what are the main YouTubers that you look up to? I personally look up to the Game Theorist, Nostalgia Critic, and JonTron. While I do watch JonTron and Game Theorist, and film theory has been a inspiration for me to take filmmaking, and hopefully I'm going to do well in it. Again, Dr. Wolf was if not the brony YouTuber that I really was inspired to make this channel. And in all honesty, I hope that in a way he's proud of me. I don't know what to say because while I haven't had the best quality audio, while I haven't really made a big impact into the community, I think that I've taken a lot of his tips, and I hope to continue looking back on that first comment that he made on my first video and take it to heart and really use it in the future. And I really have to give you a personal thanks, Dr. Wolf. So thank you, and thank you for bringing that up, Eric. Looney, how many turtles does it take to screw in a light bulb? Answer, none. I ask Eric to do it for me. Well, there's your answer. Joey Aderman asks, wait, no, your ignition. You did it just like AJ. As a new subscriber, I want to ask you 2 questions. And yes, I know I already asked you one on DA and you said 2, but my excuse is this is a different account. Well, excuse has been excused. How do you refresh your creative drive when it runs down? Art-wise, I really have not had much of an artist block, but only because of the fact that I really have a really good surplus of art to edit and make. But when it comes to thinking in my head, I've actually asked people on my DA to give me ideas, and that was an attempt at refreshing my creative drive, and it gave me a lot of topics to talk about that I have not talked about yet. When it comes to art, if I were to have an artist block, I would simply look back at my friends' galleries and find art to edit from, maybe do a base art, but I don't think that it would be such a big deal that I would mope around about it. Again, it's not like I'm making money from it, or it's not like I'm making a story, but that would probably be my method of refreshing it. How do you calm down when you get overly stressed in the future? This goes into a very deep topic that I will simply say is hard to answer. When I am stressed, I like to talk with friends. I am certainly not somebody who likes to have space being given. I like comfort and care. I'm not saying I like to be pampered, but, you know, I love love, and I appreciate it. And I know that even if nobody's online, and even if I get stressed out during that moment, I know that people are thinking of me and wishing good thoughts on me. Even if it's not during that second that I'm sad, I still realize that. And with that being said, everybody, those were the questions submitted. Thank you, everybody. This has been wonderful answering questions and hearing from you. And as always, thank you. It's been a joy. I can't wait to keep on doing videos. Even if the schedule gets a little wonky, it'll still be there. I'll still do things. I have videos made and planned, and I want to be here to make you have... I want to make a little bit of a community, a little bit of a family, and I have. I really have since I've done this channel. Without this channel, I would not be here where I was today. I would not know Summer. I would not know the Frozen Gem. I would not have the people that I consider brothers and sisters that I do now, and it's all thanks to, yes, my decision to make a channel, but it's also thanks to those who came into it and really helped me through it all. So thank you, Dr. Wolf. Thank you, all my viewers, my girlfriend, even people who I have had bad terms on, even people who I were friends and I'm not friends now. I've learned from you. I appreciate it all. I thank you all. And as always, I am the All-Be Connoisseur. And with all my heart and soul, I thank you for your time.